Well, I'm in the midst of relocating, and that means I'm sitting around in a hotel wondering what to do with myself tonight. And I thought, hey, I got some stuff that might be kind of fun and interesting. I got my copy of Knave, which came in the mail right before I left home. I've got a pen that came there in the hotel. Well, actually, I got one that here with this notebook. Got my handy dandy dice tray, and I've got a bag of dice. Knave has all these tables. I could whip up some NPCs using these tables and then make a quick Dolly 3 representation of them by using the descriptions that come to me out of Knave. So I thought that might be kind of fun to try and see what the heck if I get some interesting characters out of it. And I'll try maybe 2 or 3 depending on how fast it goes. Alright, so Knave has a bunch of tables for NPCs. It generates their names, their professions, their personalities, their quirks, all kinds of funky things about them that you could use to actually make a real NPC if you needed a random one at the last minute. So let me go ahead and roll some, and I'll make some notes in my notebook, and then once I have a character sufficiently fleshed out that I can do so, I'll make a Dolly 3 image out of them just for the heck of it, and we'll see how it goes. The first thing I need to roll, and I'm sorry I'm being situated here, is the character's name, and I'm going to make a male character first. So let's roll on the male first names. I get 50 even. Hildebrand. And then I need to roll twice on the last name table. 28 and 46. That means my last name will be Cumberlack. Cumberlack. And my nice pen seems to be ran out of ink. That's great. Luckily I've got a spare. Cumberlack. Let me rewrite that. Alright, well, let's see what kind of guy Hildebrand Cumberlack is. First, his personality. 36 is a glutton. Wow. Nice one, Hildebrand. Eats too much. It's going to be a tubby. Let's get a detail about him here from the detail table. 70 even. Rosy face. Well, that kind of makes sense. Let's get a second detail just because that's a little obvious. 20 even. Bushy brows. Actually, let's get a second personality trait too, just for the heck of it. 75 is prickly. He's a glutton, but he doesn't like anybody to tease him about it. What is his profession? Hildebrand is 40. I'm coming up with double zeros a lot on my ones dice. He's a general. Okay. As a profession. We roll another one, and maybe he'll either have 2, he'll have when he's off-duty profession, or if I like it better, I'll use it instead. 96. He's a vagrant. Well, that's a vagrant general who's a glutton. I don't know if that even makes any sense. Goals. I'm not so sure about the goals table, but what the heck, I'll roll on it. 25. His goal is to create a city. Yeah, I don't. He's not going to create a city. He's a freaking vagrant. His assets. 84. 84. He has a secret base. You know, I think I, like an idiot, did vagrant backwards. Or general. General was 40. I actually rolled 04, so he's an advisor. A vagrant advisor. I don't know if that makes any more sense or less sense. Advises from his secret base. As a liability, other than that he eats too much, we have 37. He has huge debts. No wonder he's prickly. I'm worried everybody is from the mob trying to get him. All right, his relationships. He's got 21. A coach. He has a coach. I don't think that makes any sense. Let's just roll again and see if we get one that makes a little bit more sense. He has a servant. There we go. Yeah, he's got a flunky, an Alfred to his gluttonous, rosy-cheeked Batman. And a mannerism for 2. I got 43 and 25. So he's flowery and languid. Let's see if I have any other tables that I can utilize to describe him here. Maybe something that describes his clothes or something. There's the tables, the table of contents of the tables. Buildings, well, I could describe his secret base. I thought there was a table for clothes. This doesn't actually seem to show all the tables of careers. Room details, that's not gonna matter. Let's get past all the spell stuff here. Some miscellaneous items and tools he might have. Here we go, clothing. I thought there was a clothing table. Let's see how he dresses. 63. He wears a mitre. So he's a vagrant pope with a secret base and huge debts. And what kind of fabric does he wear? 43. Gingham. His decorations on his clothes include, let's roll 2 of them, 36 and 15, cords and heraldry. And, well, this guy's turning out to be kind of a weirdo. Not that that's surprising at all, but and let's get his, what is his secret base? Let's roll on the building table. 25 is a clothier. His secret base is hidden in a clothier shop. Wow. Let's get some street details about where the secret base is. 30. It's a dead end on a dead end street. I like that. Building details. I don't see any. Let's see if there's anything else I need to roll on for him. I don't think so. I don't think so. So there we go. First character is Hildebrand Cumberlack, a prickly glutton, rosy-faced and bushy-browed. He's an advisor and a vagrant. Those are his 2 careers. Just pick one. I'll leave them both in. He's got a secret base and huge debts, and a servant, a flunky that polishes his shoes and cooks his meals, of which apparently he likes to eat big ones. He's flowery and languid when he talks. He wears a mitre and gingham that are decorated with cords and heraldry. His secret base is on a dead-end street, but it just looks like a clothier. So servants cooking up meals, and he's selling clothes while secretly advising the wealthy and powerful of the city. I think I'm going to get rid of vagrant. He's just an advisor. So secretly he advises the wealthy and powerful of the city from his secret base in a clothing shop. All right, let me pause here and let's whip this guy up, see what he's going to look like. Okay, well, I got into the Bing DALL-E 3 generator, which is free, which is why I use it. It kind of sucks because it gives you a lot of prompts that it rejects because of whatever content guidelines. It's all mysterious why they reject stuff, but they do it all the time. I actually didn't have that problem, but I wanted to make sure that it actually gave me all of the traits that I asked for, so I had to run a few iterations. For some reason, it really wanted to give me a tutor hat like Henry V rather than a mitre. So I had to get something that had all of the traits. And a lot of times the guy didn't have any eyebrows at all. I was trying to come up with how to express that he's prickly. Some of the expressions I gave were a little too extreme, so I had to tone it down. He looked like he was bawling like a little baby. And sometimes, yeah, he's a glutton, but sometimes they made him so ridiculously fat that he looked like a ridiculous cartoon character. So it took a little while to get, and in the end, I got the country kitchen pope, big fat, angry country kitchen pope sitting in a clothing store. In a lot of his images, he's holding fruit that he's eating or something, and worried about the mob coming to collect his huge debts and the wealthy and powerful that are coming to get advice. And so, without any further ado, here is Hildebrand Cumberlack. Interesting NPC that could serve as a patron or source of some kind of weird side quest or other.